Thank you for joining the Hot Spot here at Spotlight Studios. I'm your host, Loretta Rose. I have some wonderful women that will be on today's show. They are professional women to share with you a virtual event that will be taking place. It is a conference and it will empower you. So you got to stick around because they will be on to share with you more about it. I will add, these women are with American Business Women Association, Harris County Charter Chapter. Stay tuned. You're watching the Hot Spot here at Spotlight Studios, and you're watching it here on cable TV. Hi, I'm Loretta Rose, and you have just entered into the Hot Spot at Spotlight Studios. Thank you again for tuning in to the Hot Spot at Spotlight Studios. We're so happy that you've joined. I have a couple of ladies with me to share with you a wonderful virtual event that will be taking place in your Tri-City community. Not only your Tri-City community, but worldwide. Yes, I have the ladies with American Business Women's Association, and it is the Harris County Charter Chapter. Ladies, thank you for being on today's show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for what you do in the community. You ladies serve well.
Thank you.
And I am so excited that the viewers will get to know more about American Business Women's Association. So let's help them to know a little bit more. But before I do, I want to let them know who you are, because you are the president, Myra
Yes.
Stevens Brown.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you for having us.
Yes.
And ABWA was founded over 71 years ago, and its purpose is to provide opportunities of learning and networking for all women. So regardless of where you are in your workplace, beginning your career or ready to change a career, ABWA can help you with that.
Wow. And you all do so well. I mean, I love it. Dr. Giovanna Rodriguez. She is definitely no stranger to the community, but she had the opportunity of having a conversation with me and inviting me. And I was just so elated because I said, I didn't even know we had this type of women empowerment here. So Dr. Giovanna Rodriguez, tell us a little bit more about ABWA, because a lot of people don't know.
Yeah. Well, American Business Women's Association has been a tremendous blessing in our community. Our local chapter at Harris County Charter Chapter has been in existence for 40 years. Can you imagine? And these women have an incredible sisterhood, and I was so delighted to find out about them and got involved immediately. Loved the sisterhood and the fellowship that they had with one another, the empowerment they gave to each other, and I just wanted to be a part of that.
Yes.
They teach everything from how to learn how to operate a small business, empowering you to be the best that you can be. They practice best practices on a daily, on a weekly, on a yearly, and our league has been very fortunate to have strived for excellence since the very founding members. And I'm proud to say that I'm a member with that group.
Absolutely. And I will say this, Myra. That what she just spoke about, she was pouring it out. Yes, I was like, I want some of this. And I will never forget when I went to the first meeting. I believe it was at the airport, right? Is that where your meeting
Yes.
still? Went there, and I was like, this is definitely a sisterhood. In the love, in the encouragement from other women was just something so refreshing.
Yes, yes. And you know, that sisterhood is nationwide. Regardless of where you are,
That's right.
if you have a need and you're not comfortable, you can pick up the phone and call an ABWA sister and just introduce yourself, like I have many times. You don't know me,
Yes.
but we're ABWA sisters, and they're there for each other. A group of powerful and inspiring women that are diverse in occupations.
Yes.
So, whatever you need, ABWA has someone that can help you.
Wow. And the love is real. And it's so encouraging because women that pursuing their careers. Sometimes it can be very challenging at times, but to have
Yes.
other women in the same profession encouraging you and cheering you on, that is so gratifying.
Yes.
So you ladies have an annual conference every year.
That's
But
right.
this year is a little twist due to COVID, and we all have had to make some adjustment with it.
Yeah.
But what I love about it, it is going to be a masquerade this year.
That's right.
And might I add the theme behind your masquerade? I
Yeah.
love where you all have behind every mask lies a story.
Yes.
Do you ladies want to tell us about what to be expected with this masquerade?
Well, actually, we're going to start the day off with an interactive workshop, and one of our speakers there will be helping you discover the woman behind your mask.
Yes.
Ooh, that's really good.
And then followed up by dynamic speakers. And we will have guests throughout the nation, of course. So,
Yeah.
with this being a Zoom event, it's open to everyone.
Everyone.
Yes.
Well, I know some men are looking. Can they zoom in too?
Absolutely.
They can, because they have women in their lives on a daily.
Yes.
Whether it's a wife,
A daughter,
a daughter,
yeah,
a sister.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so many times, the men will join ABWA just for the sole purpose of supporting those women in their lives. And what better
Yeah.
figure than for a father to lead the way
Yes.
with
Most definitely.
American businesswomen for their daughters.
Most definitely.
Awesome. That is awesome.
What I loved about the theme was that, the theme nationwide is reimagining your future. So all across the board. And so with our masquerade, we're kind of following that same theme because we are indulging in our development. And this conference or this celebration, our 40th year celebration,
Yes.
is going to show us who we are, and it's going to unveil that inner woman in us.
Exactly.
And that's so important for us to be completely transparent and vulnerable. And so many times in the stages in our lives that we go through as women,
Yes.
it's hard. It's hard to be real.
It's true.
We put up fronts and we put up facades. But this celebration, we're all going to have a mask on at the beginning. And at the end, after we deal with our developments, we're going to unveil what we've learned, and we're going to continue to empower the sisterhood.
Don't you feel it?
So come join us.
My. This is awesome.
Yeah.
You all have really planned out a magnificent conference, and not only empowering women but men, because men do have wives, like you said, daughters and
Right.
sisters, but families.
Yes.
And not only that, corporations.
That's right.
Corporations, because those women play a part in all those different areas of lives,
Yes.
whether it's career-wise, family, home, all of that, church, and that's amazing. I'm excited. Now, the timing, how are you going to do this? What time it starts? I believe around 9.
It is on February 20th, and like we've established, it is a Zoom meeting
Yeah.
for everyone to attend, beginning at 9 o'clock. You can sign in, and once you register at our website, www.abwahccc.org, once you're registered, you get that link, and when you receive that link, you can sign in the morning of at 9 o'clock. Our workshop begins at 9:30, and you're ready for the day.
Wow. So let me ask you this. Are sponsorships are still available?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, and we do depend on our sponsors.
Good.
So we welcome anyone to step up, become a sponsor, and with those sponsorships, I think all of those, you get a ticket or more, one ticket or more to the masquerade.
Wow.
The cost of the virtual celebration is $25.
That is not bad.
No.
Yeah.
That's a great investment.
It's a great investment in every woman.
Well, you know what? I think it will be great for corporations to participate as well because
Yes.
invest in their employees.
Yes.
In fact, one of our sponsors, or two, if I can mention them, I'd love to mention
Sure, yes.
them, is a gentleman whose mother was a member of the American Business Women's Association for years.
Yes.
And he remembered it impacting his home.
Wow.
And because
See?
of the amazing things that she would, bring back to the table whenever she got home from a conference or a meeting or things of that nature. So his name is Van Palmer,
Okay.
and he is a marketing director for Magnolia Manor, which is a retirement assisted living,
Yes.
memory care,
Yes.
um, nursing home community. And he's real excited about his corporation joining in as a sponsor, as well as Hal Booth and Smith. We have a wonderful elder lawyer. Her name is Amber Crawford, and she is stepping up to the plate and sponsoring our vision.
Wow.
So we're very grateful for our sponsors. We do have a lot of availability still left.
Yes.
They run from $50 to $200,
That's not bad.
and it's a wonderful investment.
Well, we here at Spotlight Studios will be a sponsor as well.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
We are going to take a quick break, and when we come back, I'm going to let you know more. The ladies will let you know more about their guest speakers and their presenters. It's going to be awesome. You don't want to miss it. This is a great investment in your own self, in the community, in your business, your corporation. You're watching The Hot Spot here at Spotlight Studios. You're watching it here on cable TV.
Hi, I'm Myra Stevens Brown, ABWA District 1 Ambassador and Standing President of Harris County Charter Chapter. I'm here to invite you to a special event for our chapter, the Masquerade, celebrating 40 years with ABWA, February 20th, and this will be a virtual-only event. So we invite you to join us. Behind every mask is a story. Indulge in your development and reveal your inner woman. Registration details at our website, www.abwahccc.org. Registration $25 only, and your day will begin with an interactive workshop.
Hi, I'm Dr. Giovanna Rodriguez with the Harris County ABWA Charter Chapter, and I would love to invite you to participate in this year's 40th anniversary celebration, Masquerade. It is February the 20th on a Saturday from 9 to 2. You can contact me, Giovanna Rodriguez, at 706-366-7617, or you can register online. We are on Facebook, ABWA Harris County Charter Chapter, and register online at www.abwa.hccc.org. Please call us and masquerade with us.
Thank you again for watching today's show. It is The Hot Spot. And we're having a great conversation here at the round table. I mean, this is perfect for this conversation. And so much empowerment is just being poured out into our conversation. So I can only imagine what's going to take place on February 20th at the Masquerade. So help the people that are watching to know a little bit more about what to expect, because you got some amazing guest speakers, keynote speaker as well. Yes. I believe keynote is, guest speaker is Dr. DJ, right?
Yeah.
I saw her video you all shared. She was some fire.
She is captivating.
Oh, I love it. I love
She
it.
is.
So help the people to know more about your guests.
So Dr. DJ is going to be one of our guest speakers, and she's phenomenal. She actually was able to, well, not able to, but she was crowned as the 2021 Woman of the Year.
Oh,
And
cool.
2021?
2021.
2021, okay, yeah. Woman of the Year for the whole association.
Oh,
So we are very fortunate to have her be
Yeah.
able to present in our chapter.
wow.
And then our keynote speaker is someone that everyone knows in the Chattahoochee Valley. Absolutely love her, admire her. Betsy Whitaker Covington. She is the president and the CEO of the Community Foundation for the Chattahoochee Valley, and we are just super stoked about her
She's
presenting.
an amazing woman, I
Yes,
heard,
she
as
is.
well.
Yes.
So you're going to have all of this. It's going to be power-packed.
Yes.
And you're going to have some presenters as well. You're gonna
Wonderful
have a
presenters.
workshop. Well, it starts at 9 and it ends about what time again?
It's going to end about 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, lunch is on your own time.
Mhm.
So we will have a 30-minute break. You can step away from your computer. But I think that we're going to showcase our vendors during that time. So
Right.
you want to have an ear close by, but you're on your own for lunch.
Wow. Because normally when you have this at the venue, you're normally at a venue spot and you all have lunch.
Right.
It's
Yes.
like a luncheon.
Right.
Yes.
So, but of course, everybody understands the time that we're in and
Yeah.
complying with COVID restrictions. You're still making it amazing and
Yeah.
empowering as well.
Yeah.
Now, to talk about last year, you had some recipients that were awarded, and
Yes.
Giovanna, you were one as well.
Yes.
Will you all be presenting this year as well?
Yes, yes. Actually, with our anniversary, we always have the privilege of selecting a Woman of the Year for our chapter. So there is a committee and there is criteria. Applications are submitted, and then we have outside judges that are also business women to do that process for us and give us the name of that recipient. So that's a nice little ceremony. And then, of course, the Protege Award. This is for any one-year member that has exceeded expectations. And we certainly have some of those each year. And perfect attendance. We actually have several ladies that even with this pandemic, they have managed to be at those meetings every month. So we do recognize that,
I like that.
as well as just everyone having such a good time.
Wow, I love it. And I heard you say the sisterhood
Mm-hmm.
again. I love it. Myra, during the break, you share your experience, how you became a part of American Business Women's Association. And you didn't feel like you had that professionalism or title as being a professional woman. How did you get involved? Because there may be other women out there watching and they may feel like, do I have a place in that?
Yes.
Share your
Yes.
experience.
And you know, I have been in ABWA for 18 years now. I am a past ABWA District 1 Vice President, and now I am a District 1 Ambassador and President of the chapter. But I have come a long way, like many of our members do. I was introduced 18 years ago to ABWA by a coworker, and at that time I was working in a campaign for our past Columbus Mayor, Frank Martin.
Yes.
His wife, Kathy, asked me to join her for a meeting, and my reaction was, oh no, I'm not really
Wow.
a businesswoman.
Wow.
And she insisted.
I'm
But
glad she did.
still,
Yes.
I kept that in the back of my mind when I moved to Harris County, not knowing anyone there. I reached out to the Chamber of Commerce, and they connected me with the, I think it was the membership chair at that time, Debbie Blackmore. Gave her a call, introduced myself, and she invited me to a meeting. And it has been a passion of mine since. I love ABWA because the sisterhood, as Giovanna has already
Yes.
mentioned, is something that you find not quite like that in any professional organization.
Wow, I love it. I love it. And how did you stumble on it as well, Because I know when she came apart, she just went full force.
Aw.
And she wanted everybody in town to know. And I'm so happy. Thank you for sharing it with me because it has been a blessing to me as well.
It was a blessing to me, and a big part of that I can contribute and say I'll forever be grateful to Myra, because it was Myra and another former member, Joan Holder, who I hold very fondly in my heart to this day, introduced me to the sisterhood. And I felt the same way. I felt I don't have the time. I'm really busy. I don't really know anybody in Harris County. Just a whole bunch of excuses. But I went to a couple of meetings and just embraced what I witnessed. It made me hungry and thirsty for more. So I went to a national conference, and when I saw our president be so supported the way she was, from a sisterhood of women from, I think it was 7 different states that were represented in that celebration, and Mayor Teresa was the mayor back then, and she had spoken. She was a keynote speaker, as well as a former Southeastern alumni was there, and that was where I went to school. I loved it. And so I was blown away at just the support that they had and the love that they had for each other and the fun networking and, just admonishing one another. And I said, I want some of that.
I love it.
And if I'm not ready, I want to be ready.
Absolutely.
And I want to be mentored, and I want to be polished and refined.
And I think a lot of us are missing that mentorship, because I noticed, also, you said you have 2 original members.
Yes.
We do.
We do.
We do.
Yes.
We actually have members that were from the very beginning. When Harris County was chartered, it was strictly for Harris County residents. That's no longer the case. We reach out to anyone that wants to be part of this association. But our 2 members, Vivian Keefe, was there when it first began.
Wow.
And then 2 months later, Barbara Jones joined in. Those ladies continue to be very active.
Yeah.
Their mentoring is there just for the asking. The sisterhood that they have shared and continue to share. And they continue to learn. They too have adopted to Zoom meetings.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm thrilled to see.
Wow, original members.
Yeah.
And things has changed since
Yes,
then.
it has.
Yes.
But they're still growing with time.
And they
Yes.
love it.
Yes.
They've even commented at how impressed they were with the program that we've put together lately, and
Yes.
that even though it's virtual, that they're looking so forward to it, because it just seems like it's jam-packed with so many
Yes.
goodies to take away.
Awesome.
And so they're looking forward to being a part of it.
I love it. So let's let everyone know again, February 20th, that is a Saturday, 9 a.m. to
Yes.
about 2.
Yes.
How can we get tickets again?
So they can get tickets by either calling me, Giovanna Rodriguez, at 706-366-7617, or they can go online and on our Facebook page at ABWA Harris County Charter Chapter, and go to the donate button, right,
Yes.
Myra?
Yes.
And look for the event and just sign up. We'd love for you to come and
Ooh.
masquerade with us.
Alright.
We will have a competition for the best masquerade.
Ooh, wow.
So we're looking forward to getting those.
Oh, and you all are always giving back in the community. I love it. Before we wrap up, I want to let the community know that this organization also have poured into other women with scholarships.
Oh,
Mhm.
absolutely.
Yes.
So you can
Absolutely.
see it just going right back into and investing into the community and around the world, pretty much. Or
Yes, yes. This year we have extended, the scholarship recipients are from the 6 surrounding counties. Now, we currently have 17 applications for that. The criteria is very simple, but I want you to know that in the 40 years that we have been existing, we have given 39 scholarships of $2,000. Now, even this year, the pandemic year, we were able to provide that. There's a need out there for our young people, the young women in this area, and we do that in an answer to that need. And with that scholarship recipient, she gets 1 year membership to ABWA.
Awesome, awesome. We go in, yeah, go ahead.
So I was going to say, so if you didn't know that, if you were not aware of an association such as our association, American Business Women's Association, and the Harris County Charter Chapter, please contact us because we would love to give you the information. The deadline is coming up to receive applications for that scholarship. I don't know about you, but I remember my daughter being a recipient of a $2,000 scholarship, and actually from the Community Foundation here in Columbus. So see, you never know.
You never know.
What
Exactly.
things come around, huh?
And you're passing it on, though.
That's right.
You're passing it on.
Yes.
That's right.
So I'm going to let you ladies look into the camera and invite. I'll let the president start first and invite the community and the ladies to just be a part of this virtual event, and men as well. $25 is not bad.
No,
It's not bad at all.
Not bad. So we do invite all of you. Please join us for the Masquerade celebration of 40 years with Harris County Charter Chapter. Behind every mask lies a story. Come see what's the story behind your mask.
Ooh, nice.
Contact us today, 706-366-7617. I look forward to hearing from you.
Absolutely. This is going to be great. I love it again. We're going to close out with the Masquerade's theme and the slogan they have. Behind every mask lies a story.
Yes.
You too have a story. Let it be told. Wow. You've been watching The Hot Spot here at Spotlight Studios. You're watching it here on BTV.